Yeah, I didn't really have a game plan as far as when I wanted to get the lead, but uh, I knew that those guys would be going really good, and man, it was a heck of a race. Like everybody, when the first 5 laps or whatever that first run was, everybody was just kind of right there together, and then obviously after the yellow, it got single filed out. Team Ez got out a little bit, but I hope it was a great race, man. It was a lot of fun from my seat, and it was nice to get a green flag running. Yeah, I mean, I literally see. How old are you?
18.
Yeah, like I see me, like right here, and I've been watching him for a while now, and he's got a little bit more of a head start on me as far as experience. I think he started in sprint cars a little bit earlier, but whenever I started at Keith's, I was 18 years old, and I promise you I wasn't running third on my first Chili Bowl prelim night. So, uh, I remember talking to Pete a while ago, telling him that Buddy's the next guy, and I'm just so glad that Pete and Keith took a chance and got Buddy, and I think sky's the limit for him. I feel good about it. We definitely learned a lot about the cars, just the more track time that we get. Our teammates were really fast earlier in the week, and so we pretty much just ran the same setup for me. And whenever I got in the car, I definitely felt nuances that we can improve on. But we are pretty good, so we don't want to screw that up. And we got one more shot at it tomorrow to work on the cars and try and figure out what we want to race on Saturday. But definitely getting on the racetrack. My friend actually told me it looked like I had 3 hot lap sessions tonight because I just started on the front every time. So, yeah, I think we learned a lot tonight, and hopefully it'll translate to Saturday. Yeah, that's a big part of it. So the lap traffic, man, it was so thick, and they were just 2 by 2 by 2, and so honestly, I just got to a point where I just rode behind them. I was looking at the screen, and they weren't showing me, so that's normally a pretty safe bet whenever you're not on the screen. So at that point, I just started riding behind them, and I've taken myself out a lot here by running over lap cars, and I almost did it again coming to the white flags. So I was paying attention to the screen, seeing if they were showing me, and then whenever I saw that, I was just kind of buying my time. Yeah, so Chad and I have been or become really great friends over the last couple years, and it was interesting. He kind of came to me and said, I think I'm to the point in my career where I want to stop driving and I want to make this thing a little bit bigger. And I was really excited for him to take that next step of hiring a driver, starting a team to run multiple cars, and it's been a lot of fun to watch the evolution of Tucker Boat Motorsports. And it all kind of stemmed from Gio. Really, he was the driver that Chad took a chance on, and they've had decent success. Winning at Placerville was a really big thing for Chad and Tucker Boat Motorsports. So I'm very proud of them, how far they've come. This Chili Bowl has been an outstanding week so far, and hopefully we can keep the ball rolling Friday with Chris Wyndham and Andrew Laser, and then who knows what happens Saturday.
Team S, Thomas Meserol getting a second tonight. The smile is on your face. You got it done. You made the show. Did you have anything for Christopher there?
I could have pushed it a little bit harder, but you know what? I'm really good at these 2-3 points race events at crashing early. So I didn't want to do that, So he got by me, I moved back up. I kind of waited, running the bottom. I felt kind of saucy. I even looked at the board. I never do that. I could see I was doing good. Well, I seen Bell up there. I moved up. He got by me. I wouldn't say it's expected, but I'm not mad about it,
Do you feel like there's been a little bit of a weight lifted off your shoulders?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, a lot of times when your team is in the Chili Bowl, they like to act like you're going to be a badass or something. And I just, sometimes that just puts pressure you don't want, Sometimes there's a lot of good cars here, There's a lot of good talent. There's a lot of people that deserve to have some good nights, So, and we've had a lot of them this year. So a lot of times I think that goes with it, How lucky are you? I've used a lot of luck, So.
Michael Buddy Kofoid coming in third place tonight in the 2020 Chili Bowl Nationals. Michael, you're going to be in the B main, but overall, this is your first race in the Keith Kunz Motorsports number 67. It's clear that you mesh with this car and team.
Yeah, no, we definitely, from the beginning today to now, we definitely built up a lot of speed. And, this being my first Chili Bowl, a third is really cool. I wish we could have locked it in. I think we're just as fast as Team Ez, if not faster, but I kind of made a mistake early in the race, going with the top instead of staying on the bottom. And then, those lappers are just crazy. We're all too wide with them, so it made it hard to kind of sneak in there or really throw a move. But, I can't thank Keith Kunz Motorsports and Toyota Racing and Mobile One for the really good opportunity. Third at, my first Chili Bowl right now is pretty special.